William, hopefully your favorite videographer from Two Hats Publishing. I welcome you to another Two Hats special of community events. Let's look in and see what's really happening.
Okay, my name is Robert Ceccarelli. I'm here after the meeting about homelessness, and I'll read part of an article written by Cindy Crane, CEO of Metro Dallas Homeless Alliance. It says, "We can give everyone a home." It says here, Larry, who is a homeless person, collapsed and died on a sidewalk on Coombs Street under Interstate 45 on October 2nd. Larry had cancer and a heart condition. He was 63 years old. On many occasions since the original Coombs homeless camp closed in 2016, I witnessed Larry's nephew, Chuck, also homeless, clearing out his ailing uncle's tent, who just died, airing out blankets and refaceting tarps. He was staying at a shelter last week. He said he came back to die, and he did. Several elderly men also live on Coombs Street. Next phase, what she wrote about is, rapidly housing the most vulnerable homeless and permanent supportive housing ends homelessness. Last sentence, in coming years, and let me read this whole paragraph. Proposition J, near the bottom of the ballot, is an opportunity for Dallas residents to authorize $20 million in capital dedicated to homelessness housing solutions. I'm ready to read, in coming years, I'll say in coming years, this vote will save the lives of vulnerable Dallas residents. How will this save the life of Ray, who died of cancer on October 22nd? And how is this going to save the lives if we're going to have to wait years for permanent supportive housing? I will repeat. Cindy Crane said, in coming years, this vote, Proposition J, for $20 million for permanent supportive housing will save the lives of vulnerable Dallas residents. So how many people are going to have to die before this happens? If it does pass in November, how many people are going to have to die until we get housing? How many people, besides me or Ray or anybody else, are going to die until we get permanent supportive housing? I'll repeat one more time. How many people are going to have to die and wait for years and years for permanent supportive housing to happen? What the problem is, we need housing between the shelter and permanent supportive housing, and that's what I'm trying to do my best, but the city refuses to do it, the county refuses to do it, the mayor refuses to do it. Maybe they're getting money from somewhere for permanent supportive housing. I don't know. Cynthia Crane is definitely against it. She says it right here. It says many, many years we're going to have to wait for permanent supportive housing. And one thing before I go, the cottages, that took 8 years. $8 million to build for 50 people. And it was delayed almost 2 years. I don't know what reasons were happening, but it delayed 2 years and had 4 or 5 different dates it was going to open, and they did not open. I just found out the cottage is totally drug infested. They don't kick them out for drugs. They kick them out for selling drugs, but it's totally drug infested. And I'll talk to CEO of City Square, and it's allowed. The drug infestation is allowed at the cottages. I'm going to start for the CEO of City Square. He gets the money off some people, whatever it is. But I'm trying to say there's going to be an investigation of the cottages and all this drug infestation. And they're talking about housing first, where people that don't get kicked out for doing drugs. But how many times do people have to do drugs before they get kicked out? It's a drug lord, it's a drug haven, and the cottage is a big trap house. Thank you very much.
This is William, hopefully your favorite videographer from Two Hats Publishing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please leave comments below, or like, follow, or subscribe to us and get notices of all our videos. We love it, even when you call.